Fake news is all you get, and they are truly the enemy of the people. We are a nation where free speech is no longer allowed, where crime is rampant like never before, where the economy has been collapsing, where more people died of COVID in 2021 than in 2020.
So for our Monday Minutes this week, we have Donald Trump in his rally over the weekend leading whatever that group was. You can call it a rally, you can call it a cult, you can call it whatever you want. When you have this guy painting this apocalyptic vision of the country and getting all of them to raise one arm in the air towards him while weird music, that music was not added in post. I want to be very clear about that. And by the way, the entire speech did not have music. They had a portion of his speech that they decided to play music. And the fact that there was music is not nearly as interesting and perhaps threatening as what music they chose, which we'll turn to in just a sec. Now, let's go back to this first photo, and you'll see that some people just put up their arms. Some people were very excited to be able to finally be in a group of people who were raising one arm diagonally into the sky for the first time. Mm-hmm. Some were holding up a finger. Some were doing the Q hand signal. Some were doing the OK hand signal. You know, it's a melting pot, really, of conspiracy theories and white supremacy. It's all very fun. A lot of people in the media are rightly weirded out by this, although I do want to add a bit of context. This part of it is not new for Donald Trump. Take a look at this next graphic. Trump asked a crowd to raise hands and pledge to vote for him. This was back in 2016, and they were doing all of the arms raised. And by the way, the comparisons to Germany or whatever, those were made back in 2016 as well. So that is not new, although it's still just as weird as it was 6 years ago. Asking everyone in the crowd to raise a hand is a choice. But anyway, the music, though, we do need to talk about. The Daily Beast's Will Summer says the song is titled WWG1WGA after the QAnon slogan, and it does appear to be a song that is very popular amongst the QAnon crowd. And when you add to the fact that Trump recently truthed this just QAnon meme, straight up QAnon meme, literally with a Q on his chest, using their song, that is not like a wink and a nod to the movement. That is now shrouding yourself, cloaking yourself in all of the trappings of one of the most out of control conspiracy theories that has already resulted in multiple acts of mass violence. To do that on the rally stage as the prelude to running for president again, I think that tells us a lot about what his candidacy is going to be like, Francesca.
I think he used House of Dragons, Lord of the Rings font also in there. In that graphic, which stop saying truth, okay? It's red tweeted. That's it.
Red tweeted? Okay, I like it.
I just, but I have to. He bleeded. Yeah, that's great. Bleed is great. This is not the first time he used music. On the Bituation Room, we covered his Pennsylvania rally. He also, it's like 5 minutes of music, and it's supposed to, it sounds kind of heroic, and you're supposed to inspire people, but he's like, everyone's dying. Nobody loves you, and you're just like, it's like the worst, rally speech. And it's very scary. And I gotta say, like, this is something that like a lot of news doesn't really cover. Like, a lot of mainstream outlets they'll cover the weird hand signal. They'll cover the where we go one, we go all, like music score. But just last week, a father killed his wife and nearly killed his child because he had fallen down a QAnon rabbit hole. This was a year after we did this story. A man killed his 2 children because he believed they were satanic or they were demons because he followed the QAnon conspiracy theory. To say nothing of, I don't know how the people in Dallas are under that bridge drinking whatever, sort of jungle juice they created from, the black non-adrenochrome. I don't know. Like, I don't know how those people are who waited for JFK Jr. Like, the whole thing is, I forgot if it was junior or senior. The point is.
Junior, who, by the way, he was there. The guy that they think is JFK Jr. was at the rally, and there was just Q stuff everywhere. Like, it's all over the place.
No, it's terrifying. It's like, it's something we absolutely have to take seriously, and we need to make sure that the right cannot escape the fact that this cult, that their sort of obsession with groomers, obsession with the trans community, obsession with the LGBTQ plus community cannot hold a candle to the actual crimes against children that the far right is doing as we speak, vis-a-vis their allegiance to QAnon.
Yep. The only thing I would add is there was also the guy at the Dairy Queen who brought a gun and talked about killing all the libs and the Dems because of QAnon. Again, like he's making this choice in the immediate aftermath of multiple acts of political violence. That is a choice that's being made.